And I want to say hi, everyone. There'll be more people joining us. This is my very first Zoom. I will be showing you a few strategies that can help you with plant-based living. And I hope that you gain a lot of information out of this and some strategies on how you can not just become plant-based, but you can stay plant-based. All right. So I see Carol has joined us. Hi, Carol. All right, so it is 7:32 by my time. I think I will go ahead and get started and let other people jump in when they get here. So let me go ahead and put up my screen share. And hang on one second. Wait a minute. Let me go over here. Put that up. Okay. All righty. Okay. Carol, if you can see my screen and hear me, will you nod yes? Oh, Carol, can you hear me? Oh, can you guys hear me okay? Let me see. I'm going to unmute everybody for a minute. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Great. That's what I needed. All right. I'm going to mute you guys for now, and we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? I'm excited. I got to tell you. All righty. So let's see. I don't know what. Can you see? I don't know if you see that thing. All right. We're going to go ahead and do the presentation. Here we go. All right. It's loading. Okay. So I want to tell you, I hope everyone can see the screen okay. Strategies for following a plant-based lifestyle. And it's presented by me, Rosemary Zarega, and I am the founder of Rose Kitchen. And I want to tell you, welcome everyone. I am honored that you're joining me on this webinar. I am so excited. I've not done one of these before, and I'm so happy. I do coach and mentor people who are ready to take the steps to achieve a balanced life. And that want to live a plant-based lifestyle. So this is exciting to share my strategies with you. I'm not sure what brought you here, and it doesn't matter. Maybe you are rolling along and ready to take your journey to the next level, or you're in a tough transitional spot and need some guidance there, or struggling to move forward. Or maybe you're overwhelmed with what's next. You're frustrated, exhausted, and trying to make the right choices. Guess what? It doesn't matter. Where you are is what you do, is what you do is what matters, not where you are. Where you are doesn't matter, and what you do does matter. So I want to meet you where you are and taking your next step and getting you what you need. So I want to let you know that my promise to you tonight is to show you how easy it is to live a plant-based lifestyle. And I want to debunk some of the myths built up around it. There's a lot of people with questions about that. And this lifestyle, you need to remember, doesn't always affect just you, but it also affects the people around you, family, friends, things like that. So I want to prepare you to take back your life. I want you to live a fuller life on your terms. That's just so important. So if you stay until the end, I would like to invite you to a free VIP session with me. And so I appreciate your time, and that's very important. So I'm going to go over a little housekeeping here. I need your attention, please, because I'd like to really enjoy our time together. So I'm going to ask you to turn off your cell phones or mute them and turn off Facebook. This presentation won't take us long, but I feel it's got some chock full of great information for you. So here I am, Rosemary Zarega. I have a master's in education and developing curriculum. I coach and mentor for plant-based lifestyle, and I'm the mom of 2 grown children. My children are my life. I love them, but believe it or not, they're not plant-based. Okay? I got to tell you, plant-based lifestyle really saved my life. So as you can see from my slide, things I've overcome: health issues, I've overcome emotional eating. I can prepare meals for a mixed crowd now without freaking out, where I used to do that. And I'm better at handling holiday meals with the family because they're not all plant-based and they don't want to be. And my most favorite thing that I've accomplished is eating out. I absolutely love dining out. It's one of my favorite things to do. And then on the health side, I don't have any more high blood pressure meds. And I'm going to explain that in a second. I've lost weight, probably 50 plus pounds, and I have gained an extraordinary amount of energy, which is, at my age, just fantastic. So let me tell you a little bit about me. I've always been a late bloomer. And what I mean by that is that I gained all my weight after my children were born. And as a late bloomer, I didn't have my children until I was in my 30s. I didn't go to college until I was in my 40s. And I was always frustrated with the weight. And then I decided, I needed to lose weight. And I always thought about how I looked. You know what I mean? So I was on the yo-yo diet. You know what that is. Go on a diet, you lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, you gain. And normally when you gain that weight, it's always more than what you lost, which is very frustrating. So eventually I gave up. I figured, you know what? I guess this is who I am. I guess that's all I'm going to be. I ended up with high blood pressure, joint pain. I'd get up 2-3 times in the night to go to the bathroom. I'd be winded when I'd walk up and down stairs or even a short walk, and forget about riding a bike. Oh, half a block, that was it. I was done. And that wasn't even on a hill. It was just a straight street. Go figure. So I have to tell you, I refuse to take high blood pressure medicine. I'm one of those hard-headed people, hard-headed Italian, I guess, that just thinks, I can do this. I can do this on my own. I'll just cut out salt, because I always heard that salt was where the issue was with high blood pressure. Well, when I tell you that the plant-based lifestyle saved my life, I'm not kidding, because one night in the middle of the night, I drove myself to the hospital with chest pains. I was freaking out. I thought for sure I was having a heart attack. I was so scared. And it turns out it was really my high blood pressure. It was through the roof, and it was dangerous. It wasn't like that wasn't a dangerous thing. It was dangerous. So I guess that meant I had to go on high blood pressure medicine. What are you going to do? I wonder if any of you can relate. I'm sure some of you can. So I decided to try one more thing, which was plant-based. And again, I'll tell you, I was only thinking about my appearance. I really never thought about doing a program or a diet or lifestyle that changed me from the inside out. And that back then you didn't think of it that way. So I always think about my appearance at first. So not only did I love the plant-based eating, I have to say, but 8 weeks I was able to drop out of my blood pressure meds. And I'm not saying everybody can do that, but I am saying that for me, that's what happened. I was surprised to see how much energy I had and able to do more than I did before. Needless to say, I wanted to shout it from the rooftops. Have you ever found something so important and so fantastic that you just wanted to share it with everybody? Like no matter who walked by, oh, guess what I found out? That's just the excitement that I had. So it inspired me to want to help other people. And so, of course, I spread the word. So I started cooking and tweaking all my favorite recipes because, let's face it, as an Italian, there's so many good foods out there. I had to have them, but I learned how to make them plant-based. I made lasagna with a cashew ricotta you would never know was not the real thing. So I had people so impressed they wanted me to help them too. And that's where the business finally took off. I finally figured out my health starts from the inside out, and the pounds that I lost was just a bonus. So I started coaching and teaching people one-on-one, and it made me so happy to see their results. And that's because I am results driven. And it thrilled me that they were excited and they were not going back to that old lifestyle, nor have I. So I will share a couple of their stories with you in a few minutes. So needless to say, no more high blood pressure meds, sleeping through the night, energy level is excellent, through the roof. I'm very active now. I ride my bike all the time. And I will say I do walk 5Ks, but I will never run a 5K. I will never run. I don't want to run. I don't like to run. So that's my story. I just wanted to bring that up to you. So now let's move on. And I want you to do something. I want you to close your eyes and think about this. Imagine what your life would be like when you have the right tools. You have the support. You have accountability. You're blasting through your blocks. You've got clear focus and motivation. And you don't have, with the accountability, you don't have anyone that will tell you. Put it this way, what I'm trying to say is with the accountability, there's grace grace if you fall off what I call the vegetable truck. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'd like to see in your mind visualize is whatever your pain point is. If you have aches and pains, if you have exhaustion and you feel lethargic during the day, if you're overweight and you're sick of medications and you want to stop spending money at the pharmacy, I want you to visualize yourself like that, okay? Because that's very important, because visualization is where we're going. So I'll walk you through some step-by-step strategies that's getting my clients great results. And I have to tell you, results come by actions taken in a program. It has nothing to do with watching and reading. Results vary for everyone. I'm sure you're well aware of that. As you've done other programs, I'm sure you've seen that before too. So I want you to meet one of my clients. This is Joanne. Now, Joanne and Bonnie, who I'll introduce you to here, they sent these testimonials to me. I did not write these. So Joanne said, and she looked great on her bike. She's so pretty. And she's 60 now, in her 60s. I think she's in her 60s. I was very excited about trying a plant-based lifestyle, but knew nothing about how to get started. Besides, as a nurse, I was sure I knew everything about nutrition. I had joint pain and was taking a leave every day for years. I had hurt my back many times and even had knee surgery. I was tired by the end of the day and didn't always get a good night's sleep. There were times I had incontinence, all the while thinking this had to do mostly with age and my work. After being coached by Ro, I'm so thankful all that has changed. I lost weight. I haven't had a leave in years. I am no longer tired at the end of the day, but have energy to go for a bike ride in the evening and weekends. Sleeping like a baby and no more incontinence. I love my new life. Isn't she adorable? She is so sweet. Now here's Bonnie. I love Bonnie. She is so energetic. She wrote to me, when I met Ro, she encouraged me to try a plant-based diet because I have acute rheumatoid arthritis. For over 10 years, I had not been able to snap my fingers or close my left hand completely. I agreed to try this new plant-based eating, but I hate to cook, and my husband was the one who prepared our meals. Ro not only coached me, she taught me to cook and encouraged me to batch cook so I would always be prepared. And you're going to find out being prepared is a key component here. Now here's my miracle, she said. 9 days into the diet and coaching, I woke up and realized that my inflammation was gone. I needed to test this and was able to close my left hand completely and able to snap my fingers. My husband, who was a skeptic from the beginning, was overjoyed. I love Ro, and I'm so grateful for her encouragement. It changed my life forever. She is so amazing, this girl, Bonnie. I love her. So here's what we're going to cover tonight. Remember, I told you I wanted to give you some strategies. So strategy one is going to be mindset. Believe it or not, everything really starts there, deciding what you want. One of my big things is clarity is power. Do you believe it? You have to believe it in your mind. You have to know your why. Why do you want to do this? Strategy two that we're going to go over is unpacking the excuses. Looking at them with a critical eye and distinguishing why we do what we do. What stands between you and what you want? And that's important to know because it's not just the food. Strategy three, action is magic. How to take action to get there, how to overcome the challenges that are holding you back. That's really important too. And then I'm going to go over 4 myths about plant-based diets just so that you have some ammunition when people ask you these questions, okay? So let's start with the mindset. Like I said, train your brain, all right? Your external world is a reflection of your internal world. We can literally create the reality we desire by making ourselves think and believe in that vision. So really, how awesome is that? So what I'd like you to do, and you can take notes if you'd like, and really this is kind of like a homework assignment for you in a way. Sit down in a quiet place and really take the time to define your vision, your goal. All right, step out of your comfort zone, see it, feel it. Ask yourself, why is this important to me? It's important to know why you want to lose the weight. Why you want to be plant-based. What is your goal? What is your vision of yourself? So be clear and write it down. Write down what you see. What are you wearing? Write down what you see yourself wearing when you get to this goal. What activities are you doing? Are you adding activities to your lifestyle? What will it take to get you there? These are all the things you need to do to set your mind up for the plant-based lifestyle. What support would get you there? What steps? Who is going to be with you on this journey? This is your roadmap that you're going to be building. Unpacking the excuses. Oh, this one was so interesting to me, and I'm going to give you an example of what I went through here. Can't versus won't. You know, it's so funny. We always say that. There is exercises that show us when we say can't, we really mean won't. There is a critical distinction, and we can work through them. You want to know what's holding you back? Guess what? I felt the same way. All right. It's important when you set out your intentions to clarify and recognize them. This will help the excuses lose their power over you. So this is so mind-boggling. I just when I learned this and taught this to my clients, it was really amazing, because this is, when you get through these steps, you are 90% of the way through. So let me give you an example, because we all get the same amount of time every day. We all have 24/7, right? This was mine. This is what I did. One of my excuses. I can't ride my bike today. I don't have time. Does that sound familiar? Substitute can't ride my bike for something you can't do. But when I think about it, can I make time? Or is it, I don't want to? Replace can't with won't. So I said, all right, I won't ride my bike today. That's true. I won't ride my bike today. Think about that. That's the truth about it. Can't puts us into the victim behavior. Think about it. I can't. Oh, we're the victim. Poor me. Makes us powerless, as if we have no say, no control. But the word won't gives us the power. When you have the word won't, you also have the word will. So there's the power. All right. I hope you're getting this. Action is magic. This is our third strategy. So intention plus action equals magic. Do it no matter what. You have more power than you think or give yourself credit for. Think back in your life when you really, really, really wanted something and how you got it. Think about it. There had to be things in your life that you really wanted and you found a way to get it. If it's important enough to you, you'll make the time. If not, you'll make the excuse. I want you to recognize that you can figure it out. You can change your life. It's about being smart. With the first two strategies, you know what's holding you back. And then you can eliminate some of your excuses. Build a momentum and start taking action. We can bring any dream or goal to life we have to take focused action. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. It's a series of steps. We get caught up in how overwhelming it can be that it paralyzes us. Remember, everything is doable. Once you conquer this, you really are unstoppable. So those are the strategies that you really need to use. And they may sound simplistic, but in actuality, they really take some thinking and some work. So now let's go into the myths. And these are just in case people should ask you these, you need to have a little ammunition, because you are going to meet people that are going to do this, and you want to be able to overcome these issues. So the first myth about plant-based eating is one, eating plant-based is expensive. Not really. Simple whole foods, food choices are nutrient rich. Beans and whole grains are less expensive than meat. Buy fruit and veggies that are in season or frozen. Think about this. Plant-based convenient foods can be pricey. Oh yeah. If you're going to buy prepared foods in any venue, it's going to be expensive. But if you stick to the simple whole food choices, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck. Beans, whole grains, they're a lot less expensive than meats and jam-packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals. Buying in season can also be cheaper. Even buying frozen for the off-season, fruits and veggies have all the health benefits without the high cost. So this is where it comes into play with Bonnie. What I was telling you is being prepared is your best defense against expense. Let me say that again. Being prepared is your best defense against expense, right? So being prepared means it won't be expensive because you've got it all planned out. You're ready to go. So myth number 2, where do you get your protein? I'm sorry, but I hear that so much. It's just tiring. I will tell you. From whole food, of course. All whole foods contain the 9 essential amino acids and are complete proteins. taking in enough calories means plenty of protein. Processed foods do not even contain all the protein you need. So here's an example of high protein vegetables where you can get all your protein you need. Spinach, kale, broccoli, sprouts, mushrooms, one of my favorites, Brussels sprouts, artichokes, asparagus, need I go on? And yet, not only are these high in protein, they're like the top highest protein vegetables on the market in the world, but antioxidants, and they have fiber, immune boosting properties. Oh my gosh, I could go on, but I won't. But you get the picture. And myth number 3, plant-based is high in carbs. Yeah, not really. Fruits and veggies and whole grains are high in complex carbohydrates, yes, but the fuel our bodies need for energy are these. So whole plant-based foods are also rich in necessary vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. They're high in fiber and protein. Fiber helps slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, so if you're having fiber with it, that counts. This means you don't experience the bad effects of processed or stripped carbs, like a candy bar, or a sugary soda that makes your blood sugar spike and then plummet. So like anything else, it depends on what you want to make. So for example, high in carbs. Okay, let me move on. So myth 4 and the last one, plant-based takes too much time to prepare. I hear that all the time too. Not really, because you know what? You can keep it simple. Steaming takes about 10 minutes. You can use a slow cooker. You can use an Instapot. You can batch cook for a week's worth of meals, which is one of the things I do, one of the things I promote. And you need to plan ahead. Anything worth doing is worth planning. And think about this. When I cooked meat, for example, let's say I made a beef bourguignon or I made a roast, that took a lot of time. If I wanted fast food, I could have a burger. But where was the nutrition in that? There wasn't any. So it really is a matter of using your time wisely and being prepared that you don't have to run out and grab something quick. All right? So let me ask you a question. I hope you're enjoying the webinar so far. I hope you're enjoying the information I'm sharing with you. I'm very excited about this. And we covered the strategy of mindset. You have some homework there with you with unpacking your excuses. Action is magic. I always say that. And the myths are just information that you might want to use with other people. Okay? So I want you to have a really good success, and I want you to think about what your next action and move is going to be. Now, the big piece of this information alone is not the same as transformation. You can achieve what you want with the right plan and support, and I want you to experience a true transformation. And for that to happen, you really do deserve private customized support. If you're ready to go to the next level, just type in the box, I'm ready. I'll see it in a minute. I'm going to lower this down and I'm going to see your chat box and we can go through that. And the invitation, you did stay to the end, and I did promise you something. So you are cordially invited to apply for a coveted VIP session with me. It's 30-minute private customized support. So if you want to, so I really appreciate hearing from you, and that would be great. And here we are, the most difficult, I love sayings, and Amelia Earhart is really, I just touched me. The most difficult thing is this decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. And that is so true. And if you know you're ready for the results you want from the strategies I shared with you to live that thinner life, drop your meds, have your best life in abundance, have success, I invite you to fill out the application for a free 30-minute consultation with me. I'm going to give you that now, so let me go ahead and open the chat box, and so I can give you that link. And let's see if this is working for me. Come on. I'm hitting escape, and nothing's happening. Hang on, I'm trying to get, there we go. There we go. Okay, great. All righty, so we have a few more minutes left. I am going to, let me find the chat box. Chat. Got to remember, I'm really new at this. Manage, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to unmute also. And if you want to pop on and say something, feel free. And in the meantime, let me find my chat box so I can give you that link. And then I wanted to tell you a couple other little things.
Great presentation, Ro.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Very good, yeah.
I think I can go back to the Zoom page. What do you see? Are you seeing the Zoom page?
Yes, we look good on mobile too.
Well, let me go back to that then. All right, I'm trying to find my chat page. Why can't I find chat? Maybe it's in the annotation. No. Maybe I have to stop sharing.
Under tools, maybe?
Let's see. Maybe. Oh, under tools. You see tools?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, no, this is the tools for my webinar. Okay, so let me see. Oh, now you get to see my screen. Oh, boy. How do I get this back? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got to go over here. Here we go. Here we go. Wait a minute. Nope. Here we go. Up. There we go. I'm getting it. Now I see Carol. Carol, you see yourself too?
Yes. I didn't know I was going to be on.
I'm trying to get it onto me.
I see you.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's the chat. Okay, I found the chat. Let me move it over here. Okay, so you guys can chat, but let me put that link in for you. Okay, so there it is. So while you're looking at that, so you can see me?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody else there too? I don't know if you see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jamila's on.
Oh, how nice. Oh, that's so exciting. Awesome. I love that.
Hi, Jamila.
Hi.
Hi, Jamila.
I don't know what to say. How do I get on? I don't know.
Let's see. I'm in the chat. I'm going to screen share again. I'm going to go back to the other screen. Share screen. And everyone's got that. Anyone have any questions before we end? We're going to be ending shortly. Okay. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
I can't hear.
I don't know how to get my face under though.
I don't
got
know.
the voice.
I'm trying to get this thing to work. Oh, I see. I don't have this.
I don't know how to talk.
I see Carol, but I can't get myself under. I have my voice picture up there.
Let me see if I can get you on there.
I just came on automatically. I didn't do anything, believe me. I wouldn't have known how to.
A box where you can. I'm surprised I don't get the big box though. I'm surprised I don't get the big box. So what I wanted to tell you is because my hands-on approach is strong.
I'm just looking for your voice.
And I basically hold your hand through this process. I'm only going to take a few new clients this month, but I do want to talk to everyone who is interested in learning more about what they can do in their life because everybody has a different, I keep seeing Kim. Oh, that's because somebody must be talking on Kim's. Okay, I got the thumbnails, but I don't have the Kim's face. Let's see. So, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this. I'm going to leave you with that link, and I will post the link in an email tomorrow. And if you're ready to fill out the application and find out about talking to me and seeing some steps that you can take, I'll be happy to help you. Aside from that, if no one has any questions, you don't want to put anything in the chat box and ask me anything or come on live and ask me, I'd say we're good to go.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you.
Oh, there's where I wanted to be.
Oh, geez.
I got the screen I wanted. Yay. Hi, Mary Ellen.
Hi there.
How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you for doing
I
this.
think I can. Oh, you're welcome. Let me see if I can let's see. You guys can turn on your own video cameras. Just by that little box in the top that has 3 dots. And you can go in there and hit video, I think. Or at the very bottom of it, it says stop video, start video. I think you can do it there.
The bottom, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yay! Well, guys, I appreciate your time very much. I look forward to the applications to see who needs some help from me. I wanted to tell you that it's been an incredible journey for me to go through plant-based and to be, to get the lifestyle that I've always wanted. By the way, if anyone doesn't know it, I'm 65 years old and never felt better. Haven't felt this good in probably
She's
30
65.
years. Yep, 65. Going on, I'm 65 going on 30. How's that?
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to end this. I appreciate your time.